Hello, so today I want to show you how to create or host your application using Symfony Cloud. It is a tool that is bundled with Symfony command line interface, so you probably have it already. And it works with Platform.sh as a provider for you to host. It makes everything very easy, as you will see shortly. So we'll start by creating, just create an account here. So what you do is you go to the Platform.sh, register with an account. You don't need to provide anything like a credit card at the beginning, just as you want to grow your application or go past the trial. You need to pay. It's not very expensive. I think it's $12, 12 euros a month. So compared with any other hosting, it's not that bad. With the accounting with the benefits that we'll see, I think is kind of worthwhile. So first step is to, after you log in, you'll be greeted with this screen here to create a new project, and we can start with one from scratch. So let's create a, I don't know, cloud here. The production domain will be main. Environment region, you want to select whatever is near to you. Let's see one which is okay for me is US, and create project. So since you were in trial, you pay nothing. For one user, 3 environments, and 5 GB of storage. So we'll see more or less how that pans out. Well, this is working. I'll create a new project using Symfony New. Let's call it the Sim to make it everything easier. Web app, and I will add cloud here. So here we have the UI on Cloud.sh. While we waited to install on our local, we can see some things. Right, so this it starts with a main environment, and you'll see a finished setup here, which is not what we're going to use. We're not going to go through this. We're going to go directly through Symfony command line interface. So you can create multiple environments, the main one being production, and the other ones you can create the staging as development as you see fit, and they can be feature branches, and it will make more sense as we push things here. Okay, let's see if it's done. It is done, so let's hop into our cloud thing here. Okay, so now I'll add something, so we have something to display there. Basically add Symfony console, let's make an entity. I don't know, posts, content, doesn't really matter what we have. I just want to have some interface. I will not be able to run the migrations out of the box. That's fine. I can adjust it right after. This is just needed because if I want to test it locally. Okay, I have a database running locally, so it's fine from the previous test. You will not have this. You need to change the port on your container because it comes with Docker, but it's fine. Everything is working for me here. If not, it doesn't work. You just need to edit the composer, Docker compose override YML to add the port from to correctly on the container for the database. Okay, so now we can add a CRUD for it. Again, just so we have an UI to present there. Requires annotations, easy enough to resolve. For posts, yeah, post controllers. Yes, I want to generate the tests. And that's it. So I should have now a post here, responding hero. So Symfony, now the thing, right? So how do I place this application on the server? Well, it's as easy as push. It's easy as that. So since I already logged in once, it does not require me to log in again. Remembers my credentials. For you, for the first time, it will ask you to open the login on the browser. If it does ask you your user and password, please check if you have the newest Symfony command line interface installed. That might be a struggle for you. So I want to push to cloud, which is the name on the my project there. And I have an error because I don't have a project ID set. And how do I set a project ID? It's not that difficult. Done. Push. Yeah, it's production. I want to push there. Indeed. Okay, what it's going to do now is it is going to build the application and the necessary containers to be hosted there. It knows I'm using PHP 8.2 locally, so it's mimicking that in the container as well. So this is going to take a while to figure out. Meanwhile, let's take the console here. So it will generate a URL eventually, as soon as it has the application. We can see it is building here already, that we pushed something, so it is working on something. Another thing that we can do here in the interface is hop in the main, and we can see that we can create branches. From here we can also create like a dev environment that is based on main. It's a branch of main. This is not Git, but it mimics the way Git works. I think in the backend they run with Git as well, but it's weird that we're branching the whole environment, and the whole environment mimics the whole thing, right? So it's more or less like that how it works. And we can do the same thing locally. If I create a branch, if I do a git checkout -b dev from main, right? If I do that on main, and then Symfony push, it will also create the environment here under main. We'll see under main a dev environment, and then it automatically will assume that it's a development environment, which is pretty cool. It will set variables. Okay, so it just finished building. Now we have a URL here that we can click. Of course, there's no slash page, but we can go to posts and see, no, it's not working. What have we missed? We missed one step in the process, which is committing. So after we did some changes, we did not commit. So it's pushing whatever it is in the head of the Git. So first thing we need to do to correct this error is git add dot to add everything that we just created, and then git commit -m posts. Okay, that should suffice. So now it's okay for us to push again. Yeah, for production. Now you can see that I have a small error here in the screen. So as I said before, I was testing this, so I had a database populated. So when I created my migration, it had problems. I wiped the database, recreated the migrations, and ran again. So now I'm clear of errors on the migration. While it's building, it will show you errors in deployment. It's pretty cool here. So if you follow the steps that I presented to here, you'll not have this error because you would not have the database there. Let's see what shows on the browser. So if we click now here on the link, and of course the main page we don't have, but if we go to post, there we have it. So the thing we just deployed is here, and it is working. So we can create posts on our website. So that is how fast you can deploy something. Update, change, deploy again. And if you want to transform this into your pipeline, into your continuous deployment process, it's a free, I think, as I understand, because you can either branch locally or branch here, and then push to that. It will run your deployment pipeline. We will run your tests if you have them, and then we'll return you with a working page that you can submit to your or test manually or submit to whomever you want. And after that is done, to deploy that version that you just created, you just merge it back into the main. From here or from your console, it doesn't matter. It's pretty easy to navigate with because it's basically the same structure as Git to deploy stuff. So that's it. I hope you find it interesting. Hope that helped you in your development process, and have a nice one. If you want to know more about the other aspects of Symfony, I have other short introductions like this one on other topics. If you like this kind of topics, please subscribe as well and leave a like. It helps a lot on my channel. Thank you. See ya.